Welcome to Scary World. Tonight we unravel the spine-chilling true story behind one of the most infamous haunted objects of all time, Annabelle. Many of you know her from the movies, a sinister porcelain doll with a twisted smile. But the real Annabelle is far more terrifying and has a history that will send shivers down your spine. This doll has been linked to numerous paranormal events and has a dark past that is both fascinating and horrifying. Imagine a doll so evil that it has been blamed for countless eerie occurrences, from mysterious scratches appearing on walls to unexplained noises in the dead of night. The real Annabelle is not just a figment of Hollywood's imagination, she is a genuine artifact of terror housed in a museum dedicated to the paranormal. Many have tried to uncover the secrets behind her malevolence over the years, but few have succeeded. Join us as we delve into the dark origins and the chilling events that have made Annabelle a name synonymous with fear. It all began in 1970, when a mother purchased a seemingly innocent Raggedy Ann doll from an antique shop. She gifted it to her daughter Donna, a nursing student. Donna brought the doll back to the apartment she shared with her roommate, Angie. At first, Annabelle seemed like any other doll. Donna unwrapped the doll and placed it on a shelf, where it sat innocently. Donna and Angie went about their daily lives, studying and laughing together, with the doll always in the background. But soon, Donna and Angie would realize this doll was anything but ordinary. Little did they know, their lives were about to change forever. The doll's presence began to feel unsettling. They started noticing it in different positions, as if it had moved on its own. The once innocent-looking doll now seemed to have a sinister aura. Donna and Angie couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The atmosphere in the apartment grew tense, and the doll's eerie presence became impossible to ignore. This was just the beginning of the terrifying events that would unfold. Small things started happening. Annabelle would seem to change positions overnight. Sometimes, she'd be found in a different room altogether. At first, they thought it was just their imagination, or maybe a prank. But then, the notes began to appear. Handwritten messages in childlike scrawl saying things like, "Help us," and "Help Lou." The most unsettling part? These notes were written on parchment paper. Neither Donna nor Angie owned any parchment paper. Then there were the sounds, soft whispers in the dead of night and the feeling of being watched. The air grew colder and objects would move on their own. Lights would flicker and doors would creak open by themselves. Shadows darted across the walls. The eerie events were just beginning. Donna and Angie were horrified. They knew they had to do something. They contacted a medium, who revealed that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins. The medium warned them that the spirit was not as innocent as it seemed. Terrified, the roommates sought help from a psychic medium. The medium revealed something truly disturbing. Annabelle was not just a doll, she was a vessel, a conduit for a spirit of a little girl named Annabelle Higgins, who had died tragically on the land where their apartment was built. Feeling sympathy for the spirit, Donna and Angie allowed Annabelle to stay. But this would be their gravest mistake. The true horror was just beginning. The atmosphere in the apartment grew darker and more oppressive. Strange noises echoed through the halls at night. Objects moved on their own, and the doll seemed to change positions. Donna and Angie were now living in constant fear. They realized too late that Annabelle was not a harmless spirit. The doll's behavior grew darker. A friend named Lou, who often visited, became the target of its malevolence. One night, Lou woke up paralyzed, the doll at his feet. Annabelle crawled up his chest, her hands around his throat, choking him. Shaken but alive, Lou dismissed it as a nightmare, until the scratches appeared. Deep, claw-like marks etched across his chest. 3 vertical, 3 horizontal, like the mark of a beast. Then, the whispers began, faint, sinister voices echoing through the house, growing louder each night. The tension was palpable, a sense of dread filling the air. Lou's fear grew with each passing day. He could feel Annabelle's presence even when he couldn't see her. The doll's eyes seemed to follow him, and the whispers turned into mocking laughter. The once peaceful home had become a place of terror. and Lou knew he had to find a way to stop the malevolent force before it consumed them all. In desperation, Donna contacted the renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. They were no strangers to dark entities, but Annabelle was unlike anything they'd encountered. The Warrens declared that the spirit wasn't a child, it was an inhuman entity, a demon, using the guise of an innocent girl to manipulate and eventually possess. The Warrens performed a blessing on the apartment and took Annabelle with them, placing her in their occult museum, where she remains to this day. Their expertise ensured Annabelle was contained, protecting countless lives. Thanks to them, Annabelle's reign of terror was halted. The Warrens' legacy lives on, reminding us of the thin veil between our world and the supernatural. Today, Annabelle sits in a glass case locked and sealed with warnings. "Positively do not open," the sign reads. But visitors claim she still moves, and those who mock her often leave with more than just a fright. Some report strange occurrences, accidents, and even nightmares. So, is Annabelle just a doll? Or is she something far darker? In the end, the question isn't whether the doll is haunted, but whether you're ready to believe. Annabelle's story has inspired countless horror films, books, and even paranormal investigations, cementing her place in the annals of the supernatural. Her legacy continues to haunt and intrigue, leaving an indelible mark on those who dare to explore her dark history. One investigator recounts a seance where the doll seemed to respond to questions, moving slightly within her glass prison. Another tells of a Ouija board session that ended abruptly when the planchette flew off the board. These stories, whether you believe them or not, add layers to Annabelle's mystique. Annabelle's influence extends into popular culture, inspiring a slew of horror movies, documentaries, and books. Her story has become a staple in the world of the supernatural, a dark tale that continues to captivate and terrify. So as you ponder Annabelle's legacy, ask yourself, is she just a doll or is she something far more sinister? The answer may lie in your willingness to believe, or in the shadows that lurk just beyond the glass. Sleep well, if you can, the night is watching you. Remember, the darkness holds secrets, and sometimes those secrets watch you back. The shadows whisper tales of the unknown. Every creak, every rustle is a reminder you are never truly alone. So as you close your eyes tonight, know that the darkness is not empty, it is filled with the echoes of the past, and sometimes those echoes reach out to you. Thanks for watching Scary World. Remember, the darkness is always watching. Keep your eyes open and your lights on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and most importantly, stay scared. Until we meet again in the shadows.